You know, it's funny, I did a Bible study yesterday about how, um, you know, as a Christian, we have a right to righteous anger. We have a right to be righteously angry. This video is not going to be a good one, so y'all need to strap in and get ready because mama's not happy. When mama's not happy, nobody's happy. Just saying. And I don't want anybody to get twisted that I'm saying this because I'm a bad person, I'm horrible, I'm being mean. I'm saying this because there are very few times that I ever ask you all for respect, that I ask you all to respect my privacy. I respect you all to just give me time, right? So, yesterday I said my dad's having surgery. I have a doctor's appointment today. I will be gone all day. I didn't receive one message. I received two messages. I received three messages. I received four messages. I received four messages today. Yes, I'm busy. What? What is it? I can't see what that is.
It came out on the porch.
Turn the light on. I can't see. What is it?
It was on the porch. At the door.
To me. Oh, yes. I know what this is. I'm sending that back, and they said they were going to give me my money back.
Sending what back?
The leg things. They said they were going to give me the money back, but this is soaked.
So how much was it?
$90. I don't know that they're going to give me the $90 back, but you know, we'll see. Okay, so when I tell you all, and mind you all, it is 9:32 p.m. We just got home about 30 minutes ago. 30 minutes ago. It rained so hard that the last 30 minutes of driving here, I was driving like 15 miles an hour with my hazard lights on, praying to the good Lord above that we didn't have an accident. I don't like to drive at night, and I definitely don't like to drive in the rain because I had an accident in the rain at night. So, and it wasn't my fault. A guy ran a red light. So that's a trigger for me. We're not going to talk about that. But it was a long day. Nashville driving, today especially, was ridiculous. But when I ask you guys to not contact me, that I will contact you all as soon as I get home and let you all know how things go, that should be the end of it, right? That wasn't the end of it. It really hurt my feelings. And I know you guys love me, and I love you all too. But you all don't realize that my father is really, really up in age. I not only had to worry about whether he was going to make it off the operating table. It doesn't matter if he's having knee surgery. My father is up in age. He could die having his blood drawn. I could die having my blood drawn, but he could die having something simple done. And I had to drive not only to Nashville, but out of Nashville and then back to Nashville and then all the way back home. And nobody could give me the semblance of, it's okay. We're going to let you have your day. We'll wait until you get home to let us know how things go. Or couldn't even wait till tomorrow. And some of you all know that when I drive like that, I'm like in another place. Not to mention that when I have PTSD, my PTSD was on flipping, my radar was going bing, bing, bing. It was like off the chart today. I had a guy flip me off today. He had his arm out the window flipping me off today. If I could have rolled my window open in the top and pitched my Coke bottle at him, I would have. You doggone right I would have. I was that angry. But did I? No, I didn't, because that's not who I am. I wanted to, but my dad was sitting in the seat next to me. I got to rein that ish in. So I'm having to learn how to deal with my PTSD and to not hit people with stuff that treat me like garbage in traffic when I'm not even doing anything. I'm just trying to get my family safely to surgery. And then I get barraged with messages when people know that all I did was ask that not to be bothered today because I knew I was going out of town. Days like today were going to be crazy. My phone had to be used just for directions because I not only had to go to the hospital, I had to go to Murfreesboro, then I had to go back to the hospital. And I can get back to the hospital, but not from Murfreesboro because it got me all turned around. I got lost twice today. Not to mention, my phone kept ringing today. So it's like everything was like, it's like the devil was like just doing this today. Ooh, it was a pincushion today for the devil. So when I kindly ask you guys to not message me or not contact me on days when I have to go out of town, it's not because I don't love you all. It's because I am so stressed out, and y'all don't even know. Hey, Collins, y'all don't even know how stressful it is. My car is so much smaller than my other car was. I'm literally driving the car of death. No joke. My car it's an Italian car. It's so much more small than my original car was. And I'm driving this tiny car into a major city. It's the capital of Tennessee. It's the hub of country music, and it's ridiculous. And we were going in the morning. And I knew we were going to have problems. And sure enough, we did. And so I don't think that you all understand when I ask nicely to just please give me time to decompress, come home, decompress, and then tell you my dad made it through surgery. He's doing great. My doctor is cut from the same cloth I believe Jesus was, because he did a great job with my dad. I am so blessed, hallelujah, that this man came into our lives. Now we just got to get him through till he goes back. You know what I'm saying? It's just been, and you all have to understand, I not only have migraines, but I have body stress. So I've been in pain all day long today because I carry my tension. I have had a backache all day long. I've had a headache all day long. And I've not had a migraine. I do not have a migraine. I think it may be trying to turn into a migraine. We're going to pray it out of me. I'm going to rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I'm going to rebuke the headache in the name of Jesus. But I've been trying to get a headache all day. But it's been that stressful. And so I'm trying my best. And if you're wondering, the reason I'm going in and out, we're having a really bad storm right now. I don't know if it's still raining. Oh, gosh, I can't turn that quick. I did something to my back. I tweaked my back a minute ago. I don't know what I did. I don't think, don't think it's still raining. Collins, honey, I said hi. I'm not sure if you heard me. How are you, sweetheart? My doctor's appointment went, Daddy's went great, so we are good. Tomorrow I go to the neurologist, but I also have to go to an appointment with him in the morning. He tends to make his appointments early, and I told him, I said, no, I'm not getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning and taking you to the doctor. I had to put my foot down. So when I tell you guys, because I'm the only means of transportation now for the next 6 weeks, I'm the only means of transportation in this household. So it may be iffy around here for a while because I'll be going to bed early. I'll be getting up early. I may do streams during the day. Y'all may see me during the day, or I may not, because I have to get up early. I have to go to bed earlier than what I have been. So it's a lot. It's a lot to process. And so I don't want anybody to think that I'm not grateful. I am. I love you all. You all are my family. This is not coming from a place of not being loved. I love you all. But it's not that I want to be ugly when I message you all. It's you all don't understand where I'm coming from. It's not that I say, please don't message me because I don't want to hear from you. That's not it. Please don't message me because I may be in my car. I may be in my car. I'm in my car the biggest majority of the time. I can't text you when you message me. Once somebody called me while I was in the doctor's office. I thought it was my mom. Here I am freaking out, like I can't. The nurse was in the room with me, and like I was wanting her to hurry up so that I could pick up my phone. Here I am freaking out, thinking I gotta hurry up. She's gotta hurry up because I need to answer my phone. And it was a family member. It was a cubby. I thought of nobody would it have been a cubby. I love you all. Please do not think that I don't love you guys. But when I've got somebody in the hospital having surgery, please don't do that to me, because it set my stomach. My heart was in my throat because I thought something bad had happened. You know what I mean? Like, because he had just went into surgery. I was terrified. So please don't think that it's because I don't love you guys. I just don't want y'all to think that. I don't think y'all understand. I was terrified for him to go under today. I was. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm just not going to lie about it. And I love you all. I don't want you all to hate me. And if you hate me, then you're going to have to hate me, because I just can't. I'm trying my best here to appease everybody, but this scared me. I'm just gonna be honest, guys. This scared the daylights out of me today. The drive, I had 2 semis nearly pull into me today. I had my parents in the car with me. And when I'm that jacked up with being scared, and this is calm. This is me being calm, okay? Can you imagine how I felt earlier today? This is me being calm. Like, I was freaking out, like, they almost hit us. That guy almost killed, I was jacked up because these people could have killed my entire family. I'm not worried about me. I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about my mom and dad. They gave birth to me. I'm worried about them. So just respect just respect that, please, because I love you all. It's not that I don't love you guys. I love you all more than anything, but just if I tell y'all I'm going out of town to go to Nashville, just understand that if I say I'm going to Nashville, That's an all-day trip. That's an all-day trip in my car. Cannot text you, cannot answer you because I'm using my phone as a map. I don't have a GPS in my car. My car has a post for GPS, but I don't have the GPS that comes with my car. So I have to use the GPS in my car, in my phone. I use my phone as a GPS. I don't watch my phone. I listen to my phone. It doesn't come through my speakers. And so I have to be very cognizant of what's going on my phone. Like, I have to listen to my phone. I listen to the audio. I don't look at my phone. I'm very careful about that. And so I pretty much know where I'm going to get downtown. I went to the Honky Tonks. This is how bad it got. Last time I went to Nashville, I ended up at the Honky Tonks. I have lived in Tennessee my entire adult life. I'm 50 years old. I've never been downtown Nashville to the Honky Tonks. I got downtown Nashville to the Honky Tonks last time by accident. Gospel. By accident. Did you know the road dead ends at the Honky Tonks? I didn't. Luckily, my car is tiny and I could do a big U-turn right at the end of the road. Who knew? I didn't know the road ended. But it does. Craziest thing I've ever seen. I never knew the road stopped, but it does. So I freaked out. I didn't know what I was doing, but I did like 2 passes down the Honky Tonks because I said, I ain't never coming back this way. It's down at the Preds Coliseum. Barbara, honey, he is doing okay. Thanks for asking. He is, he came home. They sent him home today. Dr. Otto called him last Friday and informed him that if, I'll get this, girl. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, I'm at the point of crying because this day has been, oh, Barbara, honey, this day has been one more day. I've almost been killed. I have almost been killed twice. Collectively, we almost got killed twice. It has been one more day. But they called, and just stupid drive. And I don't want to say stupid drivers, but just people driving insane. And semi-truck drivers can't see my car sometimes. And so I'm constantly scared of traffic, you know. But Dr. Otto called Daddy on Friday of last week and said, look, here's the lowdown. Because we have a low number of nurses, and I'm going to explain that in a minute. You can either have surgery and go home the same day, or we'll have to just push your surgery off in the future. And so Daddy said, we'll just go ahead with the surgery. Let me tell you how awesome this doctor is. All right. They took Daddy back to surgery. Now, Barbara, Daddy had, and I'm just going to show you with my arm. Okay. Daddy could move his knee. Well, I'll show you with my finger. Daddy could probably bend his knee about like this before surgery. Okay. He's got 80 degree bend in it now. He could not pull his knees. Okay, like say his feet were like this. Okay, I got to see where I'm in camera. Okay, his left. Well, this is, I want to do, this is my left. This is my right hand, but this is the left on camera. Okay, so his left foot was always turned out. Okay, today, Barbara, glory to God, he can put his left foot in like this. Let me tell you how happy that made me. Dr. Otto said he did the best he could. They had to put some shunts in. And they had to do a bone graft because his knee was really bad. The scar tissue is like plastic on the inside of his knee because he had they took the spacer out. Barbara, are you ready for this? I'm going to cry because I'm just at that point now. There's no infection in his leg. There's no infection in his knee. And he put him on doxycycline. I know, I'm telling you. This doctor is I said he was cut by the same cloth as Jesus. I'm telling you, Barbara. And we had to threaten him. Because, I told him, I said, Daddy, you have to do what Dr. Otto tells you to do, because I said, you're not messing this up. You're not messing this up. Because I want him to have quality of life. Him and Mom are still young. I mean, 73 is still young. They have great grandbabies they need to spend time with, I want him to have a life. I know how it feels. I know how it feels not to have that, How are you doing, Barbara? How's your hip doing? I'm so glad you came in here. I'm glad you came in too, Collins. I'm sorry you're not, I don't know if you're still in here or not, Collins, but I love you. I sounded like such a jerk earlier, but I just asked people not to call me today and not to message me today. Hey, Carlinda. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make anybody cry, but, it's just been a rough day today, and I just needed to cry. I'm so grateful to God for everything he's done for my dad. I'm so glad you're doing good, Barbara. I love you, honey. I miss you, Barbara. No. I gave you one right back. I need a Barbara hug right about now. Oh, Carlinda. Oh, honey. I'm so sorry. I love you too, Barbara. Oh, Carlinda, honey. Did you have any idea, Carlinda? I am so sorry, honey. I didn't mean to make you cry, Carlinda. I feel like a jerk for feeling like I did today, but I try to compartmentalize, like when I'm out with my family, and especially when I go to Nashville, it's really it's physically and emotionally hard for me. I have to separate, and not that I separate you family from my family, because all of you are my family. It's that I can't be contacted. Like I don't get contacted from anybody. I tell people not to contact me, and I felt really bad that I had to, growl. But I told everybody that contacted me today, please, I am gone. I'm at the hospital. Please don't contact me. I'll contact you when I get home. And I felt bad. I feel bad for being mean. I feel like I'm being an awful person. But the trip down there and the trip home, it started raining so hard here. that I couldn't see to drive home. It didn't hit real bad until we got to our exit, believe it or not. And it was so bad, we had to run with our flashers on. And my car's so small that it's just, I was so afraid we would bottom out, that we would end up, water would go into the motor. I mean, it was just crazy. Oh, Carlinda, honey, I'm so sorry. Well, you know what, honey? I'm going to put you in my prayer book, and I am going to pray for you. And you know what? There is nothing that God can't heal. And there is nothing that God can't cure. And there is no cancer that God can't help. And I'm going to tell you right now, honey, I know for a fact that God can help anything. And I'm not trying to say that to make it okay or, politically correct or anything like that. You know how I feel about God, and you know how I feel about prayer and how I feel about healing and stuff. I will put you on my prayer list and I will pray for you. And, if you want me to pray for you one-on-one, I can call you. If you want to email me, I think you emailed me once before. I may have your email. I'm not really sure. I'll have you email me again if you want to, and I can call you privately and pray with you over the phone if you'd like for me to do that. And I firmly believe that where two or more are gathered, God's there with you. I'll type it in the box here, and I think only if I type it in here, I think only the people that tell me if you guys can see that. Can only the people in the room see that? Barbara, you and Carlinda should be able to see that, right? Or do I have to at you all to see that? Or can just people that are actually in the room see that? Okay, let me do this. Let me try this. Okay, let me at you guys and see if it shows it that way. I think you've got it, Barbara. There, that should show y'all. Did it work that time? Okay, it should work this time. Hold on. That don't make any sense. That's weird. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I will. Let me message you, Barbara. I will send you a. Well, I'll just type it in the room. I'm not ashamed for anybody to see it. Right there it is, girls. Barbara, I think you've got that email address. But Carlinda, send me your phone number in my email, and I will call you tonight, okay? As soon as I get off here, matter of fact, because I'm, yeah, I figured you did, Barbara. There's very little you don't have about me, Barbara. Have you heard from Steve, Barbara? Because I haven't heard from him in a while, and I'm a little upset because my boy hasn't texted me in a while, and My feelings are hurt. My feelings aren't hurt. I know he's busy. He's busy with his new life, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him, Barbara. I am. I'm happy for him. I'm very happy for him. He did. Well, when you talk to him again, tell him that his sister in Tennessee misses him. You know, tell him his Tennessee sissy misses him. Because I do. Tell Mark, did I do that? Doggone it. He needs him a Tennessee woman. No, he needs a Tennessee girl. Steve needs a Tennessee girl. I'm glad. No, I really am happy for him, though, Barbara. That makes me happier than you know. Really? Well, but you know, Barbara, I'm surprised. What don't she like about her? Of course, they didn't send me a. Okay, wait a minute. She's moving too fast? I mean, did she move in with him? Well, I mean, it's none of my business, but I mean, I don't think it's too fast. Steve deserves to be happy. I'm sorry, but let me talk to Davina. Have you talked to Davina about it? I would think that Davina would be happy about it, honestly. I mean, did she not live in that house with her mom? I mean, and that's not disrespect. That is no disrespect against her mom. Because you and I both know how hard it was. Now, I don't know how hard it was toward the very end. But you and I both know how hard it was up until the very end. And I know. Oh, okay. Okay, Carlinda. As soon as I get done on here, I will call you, okay? I promise. So, who is? Is Elizabeth or is Davina? Yes, I just spit my teeth out on camera. Sue me, guys. Well, wait, are we talking about her ex-husband? Ex? Like the deadbeat dad? Oh, my gums hurt so bad. Okay, no. No. When he pays child support and he wants to be a real father, he might could step up and go live with him. How old's Raymond now? What, that kid's got to be what? 10? Going on 10? Wow. No, I'm sorry. If I was Davina, I'd look right at him and say, no, you are too young and he is no father. He's never been your dad. He does not want to be your dad. When's he ever stepped up, Barbara? Guys, I'm sorry. I've known Barbara for a very long time. I know this sounds like I'm being awful, but Barbara and I have known each other, what now, 20 years, Barbara? Going on 20 years. That's a long time. Yeah, but Barbara, come on. He's never done anything to help her. He's not paid 1 ounce of child support, has he? Okay, well, it's probably been more than that. Wow, that's hard to believe. So he doesn't deserve. He doesn't just. Oh gosh. And Davina has every right to tell Raymond no. Absolutely not. That child is not old enough. And if he wants to start bucking the system and start pitching a fit, you know what? You know, they have places for kids that don't want to act right. That's what I would say. Juvenile detention centers, you don't like what I have to say, you can go there. You don't get to do what you want to do. Just because you think you can do what you want to do, you don't get to do what you want to do. Has he been seeing his dad? You don't have to correct yourself, honey. I know. Like, do they get visitation, or does he just show up? Uh-uh. That's when I would look at Raymond and I'd say, listen, when your dad can come get you for visitation like he's supposed to, on time, you know, for 6 months, and show me that he can be a father, then yeah, you can go live with him. But we all know that's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. And I just look at him and say, look, I'm your mother. I'm the one that's paid the bills because we both know that he never worked a job full time. And that reservation money did not pay a dime on anything that they ever done because Davina has worked. Are you kidding me? With who? His new girlfriend? Or has he remarried? Did Davina and him get a divorce? Girl. Girl. And is he not paying child support? I mean, is he court ordered to pay child support, or did Davina not fight it? Well, he gets money from the reservation, right? So that money should be part of what he pays for the kids. I wonder if he pays it. They can garnish his reservation money, can't they? Or can they? I wonder if that's considered like government money. Because, like, they can't garnish my money, like, from the government, like, my disability. Like, if I get sued, they can't garnish my money. Oh, okay. But he still needs to pay his child support. And if he doesn't pay his child support, then I would just look at Raymond and say, look, your father doesn't even pay child support. How do you think he's going to take care of you? I bet he doesn't even want him to go live with him. That's the thing. That's what's so twisted. Unless he's going to get some benefit from it. And I know that sounds horrible, but I know you're thinking the same thing. Tell me I'm not right. Did the thought not cross your mind? That's how much I know you. Oh my goodness. We are sisters. We are sisters. That's all I can say. We are sisters. I love you. I love you so much, Barbara. No, because it's reservation, it's government money. So they can't garnish it. But he should be paying child support. I'm sorry, not sorry. But Carlinda, if you knew the situation, you'd know how sorry he is. So you'd understand why. I know that he's just sorry. I just feel bad for, well, you know what? At this point, I don't feel bad for Davina, Barbara, and you know why I don't. Because she's let him get by with this for far too long. She worked like a dog. Well, yes, ma'am. Davina worked like a dog. I mean, this guy's Indian, right? So, you know, they started dating, they got married. She does. She works full time. She laid down, she got pregnant, they got married, they had kids, but she worked full time. He couldn't even hold down a job. Not even part time. And I'm like, dude, you're a father now. Like, step up. You know, you got kids. Like, there's not a man worth his salt that won't. Honey, no, you didn't offend me, honey. No, 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 no. Carlinda, there's something you're going to understand. I used to cuss like a sailor. And so that didn't offend me. Just because I believe in God and I don't curse. I say ish, I say things, but I don't curse. That didn't offend me. And if you knew the backstory, you would understand that did not offend me. It won't offend either one of us. It's true. It's so true. So, you know, Davina needs to stand up and have a backbone at this point. I mean, I'm like, and Barbara, I'm going to say this, and I hate to say this, but she needs to either develop a backbone or get over herself. You know, I mean, at this point, either piss or get off the pot. You know, they say other things, you know, in the South, they say ish or get off the pot. But, you know, piss or get off the pot. Davina needs to stand up to him and say, look, either be a man and stand up for your responsibility. Carlinda, listen, I don't require people to not use. The only thing I ask people not to use in here is call God's name in vain. That's the only thing. It's the only thing I ask. People can swear, people can use language. I just ask them not to use God's name in vain, not to say GD in my room. And I will call people out on that. That's the only thing I ask. Other than that, people can use the language that they choose to use. Just because I don't use that kind of language does not mean I circumvent what other people say, because that's your life. I'm not standing in judgment of anybody else. So I respect that you say that, and I appreciate that. But that does not mean I'm going to try to, censor you, because that's not my job. Just because I do Bible study and just because I try to share, God's word with people does not mean that I'm going to censor people. Okay, so don't be offended. Don't think I'm offended. I'm not. So I appreciate you saying that. Okay. But Barbara, I get that. How are your kids doing, Barbara? How's everybody doing? Is everybody doing okay? I didn't ask. I should have asked about your family. I was so nervous today that I dug my top plate up into my nose up here. What do you mean yes and no? I'm not sure what question that was to answer. Woman. Don't know what that's supposed to answer. Uh-oh. Do you want to talk about it or not? Do you want to wait till we can talk on the phone? John, I'm a little upset with you. Why do you think I'd be upset? Were you in here yesterday when I asked you all not to message me until I got back home today? I didn't know that, Barbara. Oh, okay. Well, then I apologize, John, because I didn't know you didn't know that, and I didn't post it to Facebook, so I'm not upset then, because today was a really bad day, really bad day, and you didn't know it, but I had to take Daddy to Nashville, and then I had a doctor's appointment, and I almost had an accident 4 times today. And so when you messaged me, I was in the doctor's office. I had already almost had 2 accidents. When you messaged me, no, I know. That's why I'm explaining it now, okay? So when I messaged you, if I seemed grumpy, it's because I was stressed out so bad. So when you messaged me back and I didn't reply back, I had told you that I was at the hospital and I wasn't going to reply back till I got home. And I said I would go live and let everybody know what was going on. So I wanted you to understand that's why I was upset, because I thought you had been in here the whole time yesterday when I was saying I've got to take Daddy to the hospital. He's having surgery tomorrow. And Barbara, I didn't know that. We've not been talking. We need to talk more. So please don't think that I was being ugly when I messaged you. Today has been really stressful, really stressful. But Daddy's doing much better. I know that you talked to Mom, but Daddy's doing really well. But I will tell Mom you said hi. I know you talked to Mom. What are you doing tomorrow, Barbara? And John, I'm not mad at you. I was just upset. So please don't think I'm picking at you. Okay? Because you weren't the only person that messaged me today. Okay, I've got I don't know how many appointments. I know I've got one appointment tomorrow at 2:45. The boys are good. AJ's not feeling well. He had to go to the doctor. Well, he's got to go to the doctor. He was a little bit ill today, but Jake's doing great. The kiddies are doing okay. I've got my car in the garage, but everybody's doing good. I know I've got one appointment tomorrow, Barbara, and I may have another one. I may have to take Daddy to the clinic tomorrow. So if I can, I will call you tomorrow and we'll have a cackle. Okay. We'll talk if you want to. I meant to call you, but things have been crazy the last few days. Well, the last couple of weeks, things have been nuts because I've had appointments, taking Daddy back and forth, and I've been having. Well, I got to call Carlinda, and it's already 10 o'clock. I don't want to bother you. How about I text you after I get off the phone with Carlinda and see if you're still up? Mom fits in the back. Oh, yeah, I'll call you tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I'll call you tomorrow after I get back, after my appointment, and we'll have a talk tomorrow. Is that okay? Because Mom's not working tomorrow, so I should be good to go tomorrow afternoon. Will that work? Because I'm going to get off here. I want to call Carlinda so that it's not super late for her. And I know this is late for you, Barbara. What, was it 9 there, 9:22? Or is it 2 hours? Are you 2 hours behind me? She has to because Daddy just had surgery and they sent him home today, John. So she's off for a few days. Oh, okay, okay. I couldn't remember. I figured it was 2 hours, Barbara, but I wasn't sure. So yeah, I will definitely call you tomorrow, Barbara. I love you. I love you so much. John, I love you, and I'm sorry if I seemed hateful today. Please forgive me. Carlinda, I'm going to call you. I'll get your email, and I will go call you real quick. Guys, I love you guys. Please don't think I was being ugly. I was just really stressed. John wasn't the only one. I didn't name no names, John. I love you so much, Barbara. I love you all. Y'all be blessed. I'm going to get off here so I can make a phone call. You all are my family. Well, I didn't name names, but I just said that today was really stressful and that I had asked people not to contact me. You weren't the only one that contacted me, though, John. I had 3 other people or 4 other people contact me today. So it wasn't just you that contacted me today. So please don't think that it was all about you. It wasn't. So I don't want you to think, if you watched it, I didn't want you to think it was just you. So I'm telling you in case you watched it. Okay? Because I didn't want you to think I was just talking about you. Because I love you and I didn't want anybody thinking I was picking on one person. I wasn't. Okay? Because I love you, and I don't want to nitpick on one person. It wasn't just one person. There were 4 people, specifically 4 people that contacted me today, and it was Mau Mau. Mau Mau. Say wee woo, wee woo. That's what Jake says now. Wee woo, wee woo. But I love you guys. Remember to smile at someone. You never know if the smile that you give to someone can make somebody's entire day. And share the love I share with you with someone else. And please know that I love you all. It's just been a very stressful day. And that I get over my stress. It's just going to Nashville is very stressful. And that if y'all can keep my dad in your thoughts and prayers, I would be eternally grateful. We need to get him through this recovery stage, and pray for me that I don't kill him between now and then, because, oh, if we can just get him through the recovery stage. I love you all. I will be on here as much as I can be between now and, because I'm doing all the driving from now on, and it's going to be nuts, but we're going to get through this. We will get through this. We will do this. I love you all. I'll see you guys soon.